Um, yeah, JK is sharing about how Filipinos artists, how their collectives, as a very young artists, are, kick everyone, just make a performance in a fish market, for example. So it was very interesting to know about how we are actually in Asia trying to build the system because we don't have the system. So I think these people were, especially in Southeast Asian.
And will that be possible? Will it be possible to build a formal company in Indonesia? Do you see that being possible, or will it always be a collective?
Well, some of them are really, I can say Paper Moon is not, communities. It is more like it's my child. It's me and my husband child. It's our first baby. I don't know when we will have the second, third, fourth, fifth. But then while we have other 4 people come in, and we decided this is it's a company, but it's also a collective, because we would love to also push them to be an artist based on their own feet, like this kind of condition.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Thanks
you
so
for coming.
much.
Of course, before you all started formally talking together in this collective, there was the lab, and you immersed yourself in Next Wave and many of the performances there in that great Melbourne festival. So let's next hear from the artistic director of Next Wave, who was part of the discussion about supporting practice and what happens beyond the festival. Let's welcome to the stage Emily Sexton.
Thanks, Robin. So I have 3 things that I put together. The theme of the festival, as you know, was New Grand Narrative. And it's a problematic starting point, and I liked that. Because it was always my own vision that this new grand narrative would be multivocal, would be complex, and it would be concerned with bringing invisible voices to the surface. The presence of people like you was an essential component of that vision, and I guess I'm grateful to Sophie and to Stephen and to the ITM for making that possible. The second thing that's part of that vision is I'm very grateful to you all. It's an emerging artists festival of experimental work, and the generosity and open-mindedness you showed to emerging artists, some of whom it's their very first choreographic performance and first full-length work that they put together. It was a very open-minded and spirited kind of response to their offer, and I'm very grateful that you can see the conviction with which they're presenting their ideas, and that you could respond to it with such a critical and engaged kind of enthusiasm. And I don't take that for granted. I think it's really special. In terms of supporting practice, we had a